Hi everybody, welcome back to another video on our journey to a US green card. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining. Be sure to subscribe if you're interested in this DV lottery. There's a few videos before this one because in this one we made a very big progress. And I know last time we had our interview in Brussels. Hi everybody, welcome to Brussels. As you can see by the old bearded king of Belgium, we're here in Brussels for our interview. We got all our papers right here. I'm a bit excited, not too much. I'm like not stressed out, but it's like, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous, maybe just a bit. There's a lot that has to be decided today. Today they will decide if our future lies here in rainy Belgium, as you can see, or in sunny Florida. So let's hope it will be Florida. We're gonna go inside, no cell phones, no nothing, no bags, no laptop, but we'll be back as soon as we're out or back home because traffic in Brussels is crazy as well. See you in a bit and hopefully with very good news.
3 weeks later.
And it happened. We got our passports back in this huge envelope. I mean, this is huge. Now, it's the content of this envelope that's important. So within this envelope was our documents. So there you go. We cannot open it. I'm gonna do it like this, so I think this will be okay. Then here we have our, there you go, there's some data on here about me, so because this is my envelope. With this is a nice instruction page of all the things we need to do. And then there's, I'm gonna hide some numbers here again. There's a page that explains you how to pay another fee to get your green card. Not only that, most important thing, maybe not most important thing because this envelope is pretty important, but we got our passports back and it came with a visa. This is how it looks like. So yeah, I mean, it says US Embassy, Brussels. For us, in our case, we have a case number. The category is the category of your visa. So for us, it's a DV visa, and it is valid, or it expires on October 11th of this year. So what this means is that we now know that the first medical examination, so your first doctor's visit, is gonna count as start of your 6 months validation of this visa. Meaning the first visit, starting then you have 6 months if you get approved to go to the United States or to step foot into the United States to activate your green card. Then they're gonna endorse the visa that's in here, and that will be again valid for 1 year, basically just waiting for you to get the actual green card so you can live there. So what else is on here? That we need to pay this fee. So this fee per person is $220. I think it's, yeah, just to make the actual green card, I guess. Anyways, it's $220 per person, so we both need to pay that. And we need to pay it before we enter the US. So we did just that. We printed out that receipt. So at least we have that. So when we come in, we can show it to them. It also says that we need to go and contact the Social Security office to get our number. Contact for me means that probably I will just go to the office and hope they will give me my number there. But you'll probably see that in one of the videos that are to come. Now, it has been a very difficult time emotionally difficult because we have been on this roller coaster since the interview up until this point. We had to say it to our families, to our friends. We got reactions we didn't even expect. We saw people cry that we normally never see cry. So it's emotionally very hard, especially because within this period of time between our interview and getting our passport back, I lost my granddad. So unfortunately, he will never know and he will never see us leave because we kept it a secret to our family until we knew that we had our visas approved, because we didn't want to get anyone worried about what was about to happen, where we would go live. So we really waited until the very last moment to tell them. And unfortunately, this came along. So it was a very hard time. But the future is bright, and then we have a lot planned, especially because we did book a plane. Now, the first thing, and I know maybe I'm going to get some comments of people who entered before, people who are in the stage of getting their green card, they say, do not sell your house, do not quit your job, and do not book a plane until your visa is approved. The first two, that was not that big of a problem. The plane, however, we already booked like 2 months ahead when we got like the first clues, like could it be or not. So we actually took a guess on when our medicals would be and when we could travel to the US, knowing that if our visas were not approved, we would just go on our holiday and then come back, unfortunately not staying. Now, we booked our trip originally 2 days before our visa expires. Now, if I can give you this tip, take at least 1 to 2 weeks before your visa expires, because you never know what can happen, especially here. I mean, we're not leaving from Brussels because I think that's the worst airport ever. They go on the strike every 2 days. It's just horrible, so we didn't want to do that. But on the other hand, for this occasion, we didn't want to take a risk because we booked only 2 days, like we had a margin of 2 days of entering the US, especially because we know we want to go to Florida and it's still like the end of the season where the weather could impact a flight, or even if there's a strike or there's something wrong and you can't leave and we would go in, we have to go in before this visa expires. Orange page says so. So what we did is we booked the flight and we're going on the shortest trip we've ever been to the US. We're just gonna stay there for, I think it's 3 nights. So basically get in, get this green card, get everything on the roll, and that's it basically. So now you know what's to follow. Now you know what's in the next videos, because we are leaving in just a few days to go to the US to get everything processed. So we'll take you along with us where we can, because, you know, these instances, there's always things that you can film, you can't. So it's mostly very difficult to film, but still, we'll take you along, we'll tell you what happened, and we'll be in Florida for 4 days. So that's great, especially because it's nice and warm out there, very warm out there. So shorts needed, and we need to pack. We'll see you all on our trip over there. That will be one of the next videos. So thank you all for watching this little update video. If you have any questions about the DV lottery, do not hesitate to ask them. I might not be able to answer immediately, but I'll bring it up in one of the next videos. Also, I did talk about the fee of $220 that we had to pay this time. I'm planning on doing a video not only with a timeline, like everything what happened towards this visa, but also a complete overview of costs, what it actually costs to get this US green card. And basically, I was surprised when we started counting everything, so it's quite okay. But I'll bring a video out on that as well. Thank you all for watching this one. I hope to see you guys really soon. And if you see our next video, we'll be in Florida. See you there, guys. Bye.